Welcome to ULI Member Spotlight. I'm Alicia Burdick with Savills here in Austin. I specialize in office leasing and have been a member of ULI since 2012. Today on ULI Member Spotlight, I am highlighting STG, and with that, I want to introduce Elena.
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Elena Cutshall, and I'm an associate at STG Design. I recently joined as a project manager, and I lead the business development efforts for our interiors group.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us a little bit more about STG and what they do here in Austin and beyond?
Sure. So STG was established in 1976. We have offices in Austin, Houston, and Nashville. We started out doing projects for a little company called PCs Limited. Now you might know them as Dell. We started a relationship in their infancy and were able to develop a campus for them locally and have had about a 20-year relationship with them. Most recently, our campus work has been with Oracle and expanding them along the waterfront here in Austin.
Wow, another big name and a project that's made a lot of headlines. Congratulations and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
What drew you to STG as you were looking at different firms here in Austin?
STG kept being front of mind as I kept bumping into their clients at various networking events, and I kept hearing about the relationship building and the trust that they build with the clients, and it yields a lot of repeat work and exciting kind of projects that really push the envelope. And I thought it was really important to work for somebody that doesn't just go around and say how wonderful they are, but that they have this third-party endorsement for what they do and that they're doing a good job.
That's fantastic to hear. Having the client speak for you is probably the best recommendation you can get.
Absolutely.
With that, we're really glad to have you here at ULI, and I just want to share a little bit with everyone what it is that drew you to ULI and why you continue to be a member.
Sure. So in my career, I've always worked for firms that are national reaching, and it's been really important to have access to all of the research and the data and the white papers. I think also having such a large network of professionals has been really important to my career and for all of our projects. I've been a member since probably about 2012. Here in Austin, I really enjoy the ULI NEXT group. This is something that I felt was really important to me. I missed out on the young leaders due to the previous downturn. So it's nice to have an opportunity to be with my peers, have a complete real estate transaction in one room, and really for all of us to showcase each other's work to, encourage us to work together.
That's fantastic to hear. So the ULI Next program is for people that are pretty much in their prime, their 30s, 40s, 50s, everyone that's working hard and ready to make, projects happen. So tell me a little bit more about your group. You said there's different people in each one. What roles are also in the Next program?
So the Next flights are divided up by area. So we'll have like a central and a south and a north. And it's called a flight because it's a member of each industry, if you will. So we'll have a developer, a civil engineer, a structural engineer, a land use attorney, a landscape, an architect, and we get to showcase and knowledge share among our group. So we're kind of an exclusive group year round.
That's fantastic. And that's a good resource for people that are trying to continue and grow those relationships and do bigger things. With that, what else has been keeping you busy outside of work and ULI? We all spend a little bit more time at home. Have you picked up any new hobbies?
I have. I fell victim to the sourdough craze that COVID has created. I've been hoarding pounds of flour, and I now have family addicted to fresh bread, which keeps me busy when I'm not working.
Nice. I've heard from my grandma that people are starting to buy yeast when it wasn't a commodity before. Where do you get your bread supplies?
I go multiple places, but when there was a yeast shortage, I went ahead and started making my own sourdough. That way, I didn't need commercial yeast.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a process. How do you go about that?
Oh, it takes, patience and sunlight and flour and water.
Wow. Well, that's exciting. You'll have to share some bread with us when this is all over. Well, with that, are there any other closing remarks that you'd like to share about STG or your experience at ULI that you'd like to share with our audience?
I would like to share that really explore ULI and all of the different committees and groups that you can be part of. I think there's something for everybody here. We all need something, whether it's to mentor or to be a mentee. We need different resources for us to do a better job. Networking is always important, but really just learning. I think that's the best part.
That's a good point. ULI is very education-based, and being the second largest real estate organization, there's a large member base that continues to grow year on year. So if people are looking to grow relationships, find mentors, or even give back, there's certainly an opportunity for that. Well, that's just great to hear, Elena, and it's so nice to have you today on the ULI Member Spotlight. So thank you again for your time.
Thanks for having me.